My name is Zach Morgan, and I love hockey. And I think many more people can learn to love the game if they just knew a little bit more about it. So today I'm going to teach you basic rules and facts you need to know about hockey to get into the game. So, to start off, there are lots of books and online websites that teach you the entire history and everything you need to know about the game. But one of the things I really liked when I was younger and learning the game of hockey, I liked Hockey for Dummies by John Davison and John Steinbreder, written in 2000. This is a book that teaches you basic rules, what everything is, positions, and how to play the game in general. So, to start off, hockey is a physical and fast sport that is becoming more and more popular. And one of the things that is interesting about it is that hockey is an international sport. Lots of countries have it, and countries you wouldn't really expect to have it, like Japan, South Africa has a hockey team. All these teams, and hockey is growing and it's becoming a lot more popular around. One of the things about hockey is the Stanley Cup that is in the NHL, and that is one of the most prized trophies. A lot of people consider it to be the hardest trophy to win in sports. And one great source is by Gary Miles. He wrote a book called Inside Hockey, which talks about a very long history of the Stanley Cup, and this was written in 1998. So, on to basics. We're talking about the basic rules, and so to start off, the hockey is played with 6 skaters. 5 are actual skaters, and 1 is a goalie. So you have a team with, they'll say 5 on 5. That would be because only there's 5 skaters on each side. Goalies don't really change throughout the game. So to start off, we're going to go with face-offs. Face-offs are how you start the game, and anytime there's a break, that's how you bring the game back into play. So right here, a face-off is between a center. A center is the player in the middle of the face-off dot. So you have a left wing. If your goalie's on this side, you'll have a left wing, a right wing, a center, and 2 defensemen right here. So the center and the other opposing center will go for the puck after the referee drops it into the center of the circle. Now, after that, that's how you start off. But I'm going over the lines. This right here is the goal line, a blue line, center ice, blue line, goal line. So the ice is divided into 3 zones, which is again, if your goalie is right here, it'll be your defensive zone, the neutral zone, the offensive zone. Now, icing and offsides are usually the 2 rules people don't truly understand in hockey. Now, icing is when you do not cross the center line before dumping the puck into the zone. Now, what I mean by that is dumping the puck into the zone is instead of skating the puck in to the offensive zone, you shoot the puck in. Now, you can do that if you cross this line. If anything back here, if you dump it into this zone, it will be icing. Now, offsides is when a player crosses the blue line before the puck does. And those are the 2 basic rules that oftentimes people are confused by. So other things are minor and major penalties. Minor penalties will get you in the penalty box for 2 minutes, and those are very common and frequent penalties that will happen throughout the game. And major penalties are 5-minute penalties, and those can be either ejections or they can be just a 5-minute in the box. And the thing about major penalties is they don't happen very often, technically, in a hockey game. Alright, so quickly I'm going to go over the gear. This is a goalie, and this is a skater. So what is different about these 2 is basically skaters are supposed to be more streamlined. So what you will have with a skater, you will have a helmet, shoulder pads, elbow guards, gloves, breezers, which are the pants or the shorts if you want to call them that, shin guards, and skates. You'll also be wearing socks, You don't have to wear an undershirt. You have to have a mouth guard and a jock, which holds your socks on. With the goalie, you will have big goalie pads. These are to, again, stop the puck, along with the blocker, the catcher, and this is also shoulder pads. Shoulder pads on goalies and hockey players and skaters are very different. Goalies are very bulky and meant to stop everything. Face mask is also different. It is streamlined and also meant to protect the neck. So last thing I'm talking about right now is we're going to go over shots and passes actually. Now these shots and passes can be used throughout the entire different games and different circumstances. So we're going to go over passes first. Passes, you have your general on ice pass, which is just like it sounds, on ice, straight ahead. Next thing is a saucer pass. Saucer passes are meant to elevate over another player's stick or just out of the opposing player team's way. So what's going to happen with the saucer pass is a puck is going to be elevated, hopefully in a flat, hopefully a flat level plane, I guess a saucer, and that will avoid a stick on the ice that would be in the way. Now we're going over the shots. There's 3 basic shots, and another shot can be put into the category. So we're going to start off with the wrist shot. Wrist shot is the most basic form of hockey shot. It is when a player is hip squared away and the net's over there. So what you're going to do is the stick will be over here. You'll bring a puck back and then release, going from a puck on the heel of the stick to the toe and elevate. Next thing is a snapshot. A snapshot, as it shows right here, is where the player will put momentum. It's basically a different wrist shot, but the player will be skating mostly. A little bit of separation from the stick from the stick blade and the puck, and he will put all his weight on one leg, elevate, put flex into the stick, and then release. Slap shot is usually the most famous shot. That is where a player brings his stick up, puck, usually a little bit from the center, and you will hit the ice before the puck, so the stick will bend, and as you follow through, the stick will whip, and that will release a harder shot. So in conclusion, I think that anyone can really become a hockey fan or just learn the game and enjoy it, because it is a extremely fast-paced sport and very entertaining. Lots of physical contact, which a lot of people like, but it's also very graceful at times, and the emotion that many fans have for the game and the players have for the game is something that is very hard to come by in other sports, in my mind. So thank you very much.